Who's here? Hey, everybody. How we all doing? Just some testy laps here. Let me see what I missed here. All right. Hey, how you doing, Eric? Welcome. Fox Wolves, how you doing? $33. Hey, Dan. GST. Scott, how you doing, man? A working phone. Excellent. Congrats. Yeah, it's a big difference. I'm liking it so far. I'm actually just testing lane times to see if they're about the same. I missed the big straights, but I don't know. We needed some change. There's no wrong way to slot car. So outside lane, I got 602. On the inside lane, I got 6.27. Hey, Brad. How you doing, man? Outstanding buying an AFX set, Fox and Wolves. That's cool. Now, this car really good. We need to try something that doesn't run so good. I don't have anything out here. Let me grab something. Oh. We'll use this Iron Dames Ferrari track car. This car runs good, but nothing like that Corvette. Thanks, Ryan. Be cool to put an HO track in the middle of your 132nd track. Seems to me somebody did that. All right, let's try this car. I'm worried, though, because this doesn't have a broken wing yet. Let's hope I don't break this bad boy. She'll get pissed if I break her car. She is the warden, after all. All right, let's see how we do. 5 lap. Oh, yeah, it helps if you code the car in. Metal. All right, let's try again. I love this little box. This thing's great. Well, I can tell I need to get my power taps in. Well, this thing clings really good, too. This thing sounds like it needs grease. Try something else here. Let's try the Creamer Porsche. Oh, I did touch it a little early there. Story of my life. I think we're going to have to go up on the power on all these cars. They all run really good. It's wrong. There we go. Oh, shit. The already broke wing broke again. All right, so apparently we need to run it level on these things on this track. Hey, Ron, welcome to the chat. Actually, I usually use hot glue on the repairs because hot glue is a little bit more giving, and then it won't break again. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get some guardrails up. So we just need to run things at 6 on this track to make things a little more interesting, which is odd because there's not as many straights. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of odd, but it's all good. I like the extended pit lane here. I'm gonna just trim these tracks up here. Then these will all look the way they're supposed to. Same with that one and these for the longer pit lane. And when those guys barrel in here, maybe then they'll crash or something. But I kind of like that. Everything, I freehanded this together today. Everything fits amazingly without being pressed. I can't believe it. And I have enough track here to easily build another track. I could do a 4-lane track, but there's just not enough room on this table to do a 4-lane track. And that's a whole nother logistical problem with all the lane changers you'd need and all of that stuff. So anyway, I did think that, maybe I could put like this S curve in here instead, but I kind of want this double lane changer here because that would got one here, there, and then I've got 2 in that big straight there, which is really nice. So you can do it early or later on the one long straight. And the one straight that's long is the entire length of the track, which I didn't have before. So I kind of like that. So I don't know. We're going to have to try it out. I need to get rails on it, my shoulders, and then some rails on it so the cars don't leave the track. And, race it with the guys and see what the guys think before I, do the wiring for the lights and what have you, which is, something I want to do with all the light things. That's why I just haven't done that yet, is because I knew I was going to change up the track, and we can always go back to the other track if we want. I do miss all the straights somewhat, but I do like this. I'm pointing like you guys can see me. I do like the S curve section. Once we get the speed where it needs to be, and where we've got to, back off on all these things because it was going way too well at level 5. which is what we had before, which makes me think this track must be a little bit longer. I'm not sure since I freehanded it. I'll have to, put it all together and figure that out. That's the problem with the track planner. It doesn't accommodate some of the weird tracks like that hair, excuse me, the hairpin there and what have you. So it's a little flaky. I like having the control tower or the lap counter tower down there where everybody can see it. That's really cool. I like having the little outcropping for my controls instead of it sticking out from the track right here. So I don't know. I kind of like it. I've got to move a few controller holders and, place some of the scenery about and all that. I'm going to do the pit lane a little bit different and make it a little bit more interesting. And then we got a lot of room for the pit area itself too, so it can hold all the cars. So I don't know, we'll give it a whirl, see what we think. I could always go in a little bit with this right here. I don't know, just for the sake of it, I suppose, but I don't know, it would make it more challenging on this curve, and a chance of somebody going out. I could extend those two straight easy. I could put a full straight on either side of that probably. So I don't know, I mean, we've got to figure it out. Figured out. See, I don't know. Well, let's try this Corvette on 6. I'm curious how it does. It's already got the wing broke off, so you don't got to worry about that, right? All right. That's more like it. There we go. So 6 is the magic number. Now I don't have my wire taps in yet. I need to put a wire tap in right about down there where that lap tower is where I need to put the wire tap in. That's about the halfway point. That's where I've got the lane. Nice, nice. I like this. This is getting tricky. That's the way it needs to be. The other track was getting to be real easy. And I've actually got a place for my wirelesses too, so that's cool. Oh, I'm missing the chat here. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Lauren, how you doing, man? I got rid of the bank, Scott. The banks you gotta elevate and stuff like that. What I could do is, and it's certainly a thought, I could put banks right here on either side, or part way, maybe like right here and right here. I don't know though. If we put a big bank right here, then the track's wonky. You got to have 2 full straights to make up for the bank. Unless, yeah, I've got the lowest grade bank there is, I think. So I don't know. That's certainly a thought. Like I said, I've got enough crap down there to easily put a second track in this house, if I had the space. So that would be neat. But I don't know. No, man. You got to work with what you got. Oh, I know you're giving me a hard time, Mr. Scott. It's all cool, man. I think you need to extend the area behind the pit lane and straights, come back to the 260 that leads back to the chance for the finish line. Just ditch more speed after. What? Trying to use this laptop. No, I don't want to do that. Thanks, Brian, but that's not what I want. I want a large pit area. So I'm not going to go over that. I've already considered that. But, you know, yes, Bain Enterprises. Welcome, Mike, Lord Bain. Yeah, I don't want to fill that area up anymore because I've got a lot of crap I'm going to put there scenery wise and stuff. Um, it's just not, it's too small of an area to really do much with unless I did that, and then I wouldn't have any pit space whatsoever. And that's kind of the problem I had with the other track. And I really don't want to elevate too much. This elevation works because it doesn't cover anything up too much. You know what I mean? Um, so I wish I had a bigger table. You know, if we went all the way out to here with the table, it'd be great, but there would be no room in here. So I don't want room like that. And I don't want to have to get up on top of my table. So, yeah, I don't know. You know, there's always a problem. You always want it to be bigger and better, but it's tricky. I do appreciate the suggestions, though. Mike actually let me know that let me know I forgot to put a lane changer here because I had this in the middle at first, which I liked better, but I had to change that. So, you know, it's just you got to work, like we said, with what you got. I don't know. This is just a first try, too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to race on it, too. Um, all that. So let's try to do some more laps here. That's good. I want to be doing that now and then. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I could go back to the straight base track that I had. Um, this is still a speedy track. It's just a little bit different, a little bit more challenging. The lap times are about the same as the old track, just a lot more weaving and you know, doing that. But, you know, I can always go back to the other track. That's easy to do. This one I found you actually need to swap lanes to get a better time on and run the inside and outside. Oop, I missed it. Run both the inside and outside lane for a better time, which is cool. I missed it again. It's going to take some time to learn that. Oops, and then I did a turn when I shouldn't have. There we go. Now back. Back the out. Whoops, I did a double. Didn't want to do that. Whoops. Wow. Even though I cleaned the track, it's still a little dirty. Of course, this does have some new pieces in it. Yeah, that's true, Mike. George did say that. Hey, B-Rad, how are you, man? Oops. There we go. Okay, so by swapping lanes consistently there, I shaved about 0.40 seconds off. I've got a 5.73 out of that instead of a 6.2. How often do I vacuum the track? I asked the maid to get up there and vacuum it, but she didn't do a very good job. No, in all seriousness, I did clean it with my track cleaning car thingamajiggy. Not car, but the thing you put in front of the car. I probably should have wiped it down some. The slots themselves probably could use a bit of a cleaning. But I keep the track pretty clean. So, and then I grease the rails and everything, and that actually improved the time and all that. But that's cool that the time was improved by swapping lanes. See, that was my complaint with the other track was one lane was very disadvantaged to the other lane, and switching lanes and stuff like that didn't really do anything for it. So this is cool that it actually does, and the times are fairly similar in either lane as well. You're looking at about 6 seconds to 6.2 seconds or so, if you have a good run. So that's cool. And the number of inside and outside turns fairly match. So I don't know. As a racing circuit, this might be a little better. We got to get some of the guys over here and like the two Daves and see how they do. Mike and Kurt might have trouble with this with their lead fingers, but they'll sort it out or, just deslot a lot. So we'll see about that. And like I said, I need to get shoulders on all these here. And then I'll put some guards to keep the cars on. And like I said, the Lord Bait and Catch fence needs to go here, 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 here. So, but that's all good. We'll get that all sorted out. Then we can go with some shorter stuff on some other areas. It'd be nice to get some sort of an actual bridge piece that goes here. I know a few places make those, Beachmont and some others, like I said, and I'll get this fixed up. Then I'm going to have a nice pit area. We'll put the control tower back there. We'll get some lights on here. Assuming everybody likes it. I like it so far. I'll warm to it too. It takes time, it's brand new. So, yeah, man. What time do we got here? Oh, God, it's almost 10. All right, I'm going to turn into a pumpkin if I don't watch it. T-Slot Cars, thanks for joining. Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it. It's a new layout. We're going to give it a try. We got to get the boys over and do a race. See how it goes. I've got a few more things. I've got to get my wire taps in. I'll probably put them in either on the check lane or on that curve next to the check lane. I'll get them put in tomorrow, and that'll make it be a little bit faster down at that end. I wish I could have put this like right here, but this will work. Just about everybody stands down here when we do. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can fit everybody here, even if it's 6 people. And you don't have to see that. You can watch the lights over on that too. So that's cool. And like I said, I like the long straight, the one big we want. Then you can romp it through there, then you let off, and then you romp it and let off, romp it, let off. So requires a lot more driving compared to the other track too. So I like it, I think. We'll certainly see how it goes. Thanks, Warren. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Mike's also known as Lord Bane.
He sometimes looks like this. He says, "Hello, Mr. Wayne, it's Spain.
How are you doing today? Oh, all right. I'm gonna shut this down, you guys. Thanks everybody for popping in and saying hello. Hey Shane, how you doing, man? Redid the track. Got this one up. This is like we'll see if we like this one or not. Um, and what have you. Obviously it looks really plain right now. It's weird seeing it all plain and shit. But yeah, if I had room, I'd love to, somehow or another bring that out and back. But there's just, this track's too damn big to do that with. But oh well. That's okay. All right, this old man's getting. Forgive my yawn. Yes, exactly. We wanted a more technical track, so that's why we're here. Exactly, Ron. Exactly. The other track was pure straights. It's going to make those lead finger drivers, friends of mine, have to think a little bit harder. And I like having the actual hairpin as the very last one, because you're kind of slowed down, you'll be all right. But someone's going to have to give up. But we're going to have a really good catch fence here, and I'll be right here to fix the cars, so that's cool. And I like having the controls here where I can get to them instead of having them over there and having the Hat Man do them. Hat Man liked to change shit, now and then, just because he thought it was funny. So, and then we'll remount some of the controls. We got like a nice little podium here I can work on. I'm going to get some contact paper and go over this. Maybe make it a little bit smaller too. But maybe not too, because it gives a spot to, a little shelf to work with. So it's all good. Track wiring will continue to do a second level. I don't like those very much. I've thought about it. Then you can't see something, or it makes it hard to race because something's obscured. Because like with the way it was before with that big thing right here, if you weren't standing down here, it made that corner really difficult. And I don't dig that. I really don't want to have that in here again. But, I do like some tracks with 2 levels too, but I'm thinking of a racing sense, you know what I mean? If it was just me here, yeah, I probably would do that. So, I don't know. There's no wrong answer. There's no right answer. You just got to have fun with it. And this is fun. I like it. Like I said, it's a little bit more of a thinking track, a little more technical. You're gonna have to watch your ass a little bit more, and that's good. So we'll see how it goes with the boys. But anyway, go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. Thanks everybody for stopping in. I do really appreciate it. And you guys rock. You are all metal. You're all slot cowboys and slot cowgirls. So you guys all have a good night. Don't do anything I wouldn't. That leaves you fairly open. And we'll check in soon. And get back on. Yeah. Yep, exactly, T. Yeah, visibility good. All right, before I ramble more, me ramble. Do you guys imagine that? If you guys knew me, you'd know that I ramble a lot, which is why the Monday thing is called Ramble. Yeah, exactly, T. You're going to have to drive your car really well here. So, all right, again, thanks, everybody. I am going to shut her down now, and we'll have another video tomorrow of some sort. I don't know what yet. I got an unboxing still to post. I got a technical video to post, too. I don't know. We'll decide which one. So anyway, you guys rock your metal. Have a great night or day, whatever it may be. And like I said, don't do anything I would. See you later, Slot Cowboys. Race on. Remember to be a kid as often as possible. And smile, like Pat says. Cheers.